Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers indicate that the show's co-executive producer Janet Drucker just spoke with TV Insider, previewing what's to come for the drama in 2025, and fans should be delighted. There appear to be some changes on the horizon, including material from new co-head writers Jean Marie Ford and Paula Quigley, who will bring back Salem's core family dynamics. Even though Days viewers will have to wait until April, Drucker vows that the stories will not disappoint. She also adds that everything in the new year will set the stage for DOL's 60th anniversary episodes, which will premiere in November. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives reveal significant character returns in 2025, including Sammy Brady, Allison Sweeney, Vivian Alamain, Louise Sorrell, and Rex Brady, Kyle Loder. In addition, Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, will return in March 2025 for a brief appearance. Still, Bope fans are looking forward to the reunion of Bo Brady, Peter Reckell, and Hope Williams Brady, Christian Alfonso, which will take place during the May sweeps. Emily O'Brien will also reprise her iconic Gwen Rizek role in July. Even though fans only saw them during the holidays, Jack Devereaux, Matthew Ashford, and Jennifer Horton Devereaux, Melissa Reeves, are slated to make several appearances in the new year. In addition, Carrie Brady, Christy Clark, Anna DiMera, Leanne Hunley, Tony DiMera, Theo Panglis, Shane Donovan, Charles Shaughnessy, Will Horton, Chandler Massey, and Sierra Weston, Victoria Konefal, will make comebacks this year. However, no dates have been announced as of this writing. In 2025, E.J. DiMera, Daniel Feuerriegel, will be at the center of several important storylines, including a shooting mystery and a relationship between him and Belle Black, Martha Madison. In terms of romance, J.J. Devereaux, Casey Moss, and Gabby Hernandez, Sherry Jimenez, will get closer, while Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, will struggle with his love for Kat Green, Annalyn McCord. Meanwhile, Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, will be divided between new girlfriend Joy Wesley, Alex N. Hopkins, and old friend Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. Furthermore, Rafe aka Arnold Feniger, Galen Gehring, will cause chaos in the small village. The young Salemites will benefit from Doug Williams III's, Peyton Meyer, arrival and his blossoming friendship with Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, as well as the baby drama between Tate Black, Leo Howard, and Sophia Choi, Madeline Keynes. Fans may also expect a significant arc involving Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, that revolves on University Hospital and the potential of its closure. Love General Hospital, B&B, Days, or other soap operas? Join the debate on our SC forums. Click here to interact with fans and participate in debates immediately. By Mike. Kristen and Brady had finished discussing what had transpired on Mother's Day the previous year. Even now, it's really hard to process the swing of emotions that we went through that night, Brady said, wiping away tears. As painful as it is to relive that day, I'm really glad we did, Kristen, who had also been crying, emphasized. Yeah, me, too, Brady agreed. We planned to open up the envelopes with the baby names that we picked, Brady told me afterwards. But we never got the chance because they took me down to the police station for booking, Kristen told me. Right, but then the nurses approached me and asked what name I wanted to put on the death certificate. Anyway, I was impressed by the name you had selected. You chose my mother's name, you chose Isabella, and I barely got to meet her for, like, a minute, but she had your eyes, so I went with Rachel Isabella. Brady continued. I had so many hopes and dreams for her. Kristen started before breaking down. Have you gone to see her? Have you visited the grave? Brady pondered after consoling Kristen with an embrace. No, I just didn't think I could handle it, Kristen said. Well, if you want to go, I'll go with you, Brady suggested. Really? You'd do that for me? Kristen asked. For you, and for our daughter, Brady answered. Brady and Kristen went to the town plaza to buy flowers and ran into Eric, Nicole, and Mackenzie. I will pray for you and your daughter. Kristen informed Eric, I just wouldn't want you and Sarah to go through what Brady and I did. What's wrong with you? Mackenzie will live, and to suggest otherwise is simply cruel. Nicole snapped at Kristen. I'm trying to say something nice. Kristen clarified. And failing, Nicole countered. Nick! Brady exclaimed. I understand what she was trying to say, Eric insisted. Kristen responded, thank you, and Eric nodded in response. Nicole clumsily altered the subject, questioning why Brady and Kristen were together. Brady was taking me to put some flowers on our daughter's grave, Kristen explained. If that is all right with you, Kristen said to Nicole. What is your problem? Nicole snapped at Kristen. I just wanted to make sure you weren't going to try and accuse me of stealing your man, Kristen added, perplexing Eric, who sought an explanation from Brady and Nicole. You didn't know? Nicole and Brady aren't just co-workers, they're also dating, Kristen said Eric, as Brady and Nicole squirmed. So, this happened over the holidays while I was away, getting treatment for my daughter? Eric guessed. I can explain, Nicole started. You don't need to explain. It is your business. My focus is on my daughter, Eric, who had shown Nicole gestures of forgiveness earlier that night, reiterated before rushing to the hospital with Mackenzie. I'll take Mickey, Nicole reminded Eric, who had previously expressed concern about having to drag Mackenzie around town in the cold. Actually, I think it's better if she stays with me. I'm sure you and Brady have better things to do, laughed Eric. After Eric and Mackenzie vanished from view, Brady waved farewell to Nicole and began walking away with Kristen, who appeared perplexed by what had occurred. Maggie told Sarah at the hospital about what had happened on Mother's Day the year before. I would give anything to have that night back. I mean, I should have been with you when your little girl was born, instead of being passed out drunk, Maggie admitted. You have to quit blaming yourself. After all, no one knew Summer would come up on our doorstep that night with a mound of luggage and a bottle of vodka, okay? I'm just thankful you passed out at home and no one was hurt, Sarah stressed. Yeah, Maggie agreed. It still aches my heart when I think about Adrian and her terrible family. And well, I mean, he should have known better than texting and driving, but he'll have to deal with the consequences for the rest of his life, Sarah said, her voice breaking. I can't imagine a worse feeling than knowing you killed someone, especially someone in your own family, Maggie said with a shudder. And, knowing Will, that his guilt over Adrian's death, surely, has to be worse than any prison sentence, Sarah speculated, becoming increasingly upset. Sarah eventually recovered and chose to shift the subject. I'm done thinking about all the terrible things that happened last Mother's Day, because it wasn't just a day of tragedy, it was a day of miracles, too, said Sarah. Thank God that Xander found you and helped you deliver Mickey, she said. I'll always be grateful to him for that, Sarah emphasized. He really loves you, Maggie said. I know, but I can't even go there right now. I can only focus on getting my daughter the treatment that she needs, said Sarah. Meanwhile, Victor observed Xander attempting to contact Sierra, presumably not for the first time in recent hours. Voicemail again. Xander groaned as he ended the call.